there is something that Didi should work on. It is composure. And every coach will tell you in the 18-yard box, you are supposed to keep your composure, calm down to be able. And I think that is what is preventing Accra House of Folk. Immediately they get into the final third or 18-yard box, decisions seem to be lacking. Who is supposed to do the final touch? Who is supposed to shoot? Who is supposed to pass the ball is what is preventing them. You will realize that situation that they are supposed to shoot, they want to pass. Situation that they are supposed to pass, they want to shoot. Those things have really affected them. And you see, Didi said it, they need time. Unfortunately, Accra House of Folk is not a club that gives you time. Other clubs will get the time. That's why we see some players move from Accra House of Folk, go elsewhere. They are able to play less under pressure. You understand? But at Accra House of Folk, the pressure is there. You will have to try as much as possible to match what the supporters are expecting. And that is what is affecting them. This is what other clubs are. Make me players, but we fear Accra House of Folk. Or more other teams are not performing. And yet this season, we are not talking about only Salim Adams. Way back, I can mention somebody like Tetenoti at Accra House of Folk or Asombashi or Kimfeseli was their everything. And yes, sir, play a biwu back Accra House of Folk, you should know what you have. Until we watch here, House of Folk, it is very difficult to make your mark in your first season. They be over struggling. So what you struggle for the second season, now we are fit into it. Then you perform. Mawulis Wayo seems to be there, but you can see he has played in the previous seasons and the rest. That is what affected Asamoah Gyan or whatever the name, because first season the expectation is high. So a lot of work need to be done, but this is the club that they don't give you the time. And if there is no time, you will have to continue facing this kind of challenges.
I want to find out from you. The last time I asked Didi Dramani this question, that is he a defensive coach? And the explanation was on point. He touched on the game having two elements, which is attack and defense.
Yeah.
So there is no coach who can be described as a defensive coach. Because even if you decide to pack the bus, there will be transitions.
Exactly.
You go on counter-attack. In that phase, you become an attacking-minded coach.
Yeah.
So we should forget about that perception we are trying to put across. I want to find out from you, tactically, sometimes you will see Didi play 5 defenders. And the quality of Asibe is not in doubt. The quality of Ali is not in doubt. Benjamin Asare is the national team #1. And yet still, he will play Okwa Frane as, I don't know if a half midfielder, a half centre back. And Okwa Frane hardly crossed the centre line. Don't you think that tactically, that tends to slow Accra House of Folk down, especially in the attacking third?
No, normally, I think with the explanation he gave last time, we normally in the media want to say, oh, it's a defensive-minded. No, it is because in the department, there are parts that you perform well. It's just like when we are in school, there are certain subjects you are very good at, and there are those, so they will tell, oh, so is very good in mathematics, or he's a mathematician. Doesn't mean he will not write the English. So that's the explanation he gave. I think what you are talking about playing upon Afrani is a matter of choices. Upon Afrani has given Didi some options that he can be in the midfield and can still play as centre back. And I think he's taking advantage of that, that if I have somebody who at a point in time can give me 2 or 3 options, why do I have to put him at the bench? And that is exactly what is affecting Accra House of Folk. And like I said, it's about choices. Coaches have a choice to make as human beings. I'm going into the game. There are 3 outcomes. But which outcome am I going for it first? I'm going for a win. But in the worst case scenario, I shouldn't be beaten. You understand? So that is exactly what I think Didi is doing. Perhaps if there is no Upon Afrani, it would have forced him to choose another option. But he has somebody, and you could see in the team, Upon Afrani and Ali seems to have that. Ali can play both left side of the defense and right side of. So we saw it on Wednesday when he decided to push him a different role. So I think where he finds himself, he realizes that if I cannot win, then I shouldn't lose. And this is Accra House of Folk, like I said. There has been a mark that Accra House of Folk played 30 matches under Betado. They didn't win the league, but they went unbeaten. They won 13 and drew 17. And it still stands like a record. As a coach, whether you win the league or not, some of these things will be the statistics against you. So I cannot read his mind. But from where I sit, I think he's just looking at those things that even if I'm not going to win the league, at the end of the season, let my mark be like this. Even though he now finds out that the biggest problem is his attack. So we have it in economics, competitive advantage or other advantages. Okay, in the defense and midfield side and attacking, I am more in a very safe position with my defense. So let me tighten that one so that you chase what you don't have. You normally have to develop into perfection what you have so that you chase what you don't have. If you look at the trade department, he doesn't have the attacking machinery comparably or relatively. So he will always want to protect the defensive shield that he has built, the midfield, which somehow is impregnable at times, so that if those ones sit well, then he can get attacks. Because look, when your attack is very weak, it still brings pressure back on you. Yes, and now is the time. You know very well that among the three, it is my attack which is no good. So definitely the pressure will come back at me. So let me build that. So I think that is how he has set up that mindset that if I cannot do anything at all, let me have some near perfection with my defensive shield, work on the midfield a bit, and do the attacking, because that is the biggest job he now has. If there is anything Didi must do, like you mentioned, he has a reliable goalkeeper, he has an impregnable defense in Esibe and Ali, he has some wing backs who are doing better, and you see, the wing backs, he has two options both. He has Amankwa Befi and Emmanuel Amankwa on the right, he has Ransford and Ali on the left. So even if he wants to make some works, it will be easier. But the attack is the problem. Is it Duku or is it Hamza or is it Mawuli? You understand? So I think that is how definitely you cannot play with an opponent and expect the opponent to do nothing. The opponent will do something. So he's trying to show that, okay, you can do something. Do something here. Let me also take advantage of what I think I am better than you on. And that is the defense.
Last question. Which of the strikers in the Ghana Premier League would you recommend for Accra Asifo?
I watched with my naked eyes the striker of All Blacks. I've forgotten the Rudolph. And I remember Didi himself giving the guy some credit the day that we won for post-match. I don't know whether Accra Asifo has the chance to buy new players. But looking at what Didi said, looking at what I watched, looking at what the boy is doing, I think Rudolph can come in. But always, my problem and something that I've gathered from Accra Asifo is that it is difficult to make your mark in your first season. Some few players did it. There was this boy who came from, is it Samatex or BPN who goes starts? The one who just left. Owusu, is it Owusu? This player, he joined Accra Asifo, but he has left. Steven something. No, an attacker, Steven something. He was very good at where the assistant coach used to be. Is it BBNE? No, not the best. Then I think I've forgotten the name. He was very good, but he came to Accra Asifo and he's struggling. And like I said, it is something that has folk themselves might sack their mind up on it. But like back to your question, if there is any attacker has a function, that's the All Blacks guy.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.